Sa magandang hapon sa inyo mga kababayan, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. Nandito ulit si John J. Channel, At nandito tayo sa area ng Las Piñas, mga kababayan. Tayo susubukan natin mag-kalye survey dito. At pansamantala, ito muna mayroon tayong isang kababayan dito na i-interviewin natin patungkol sa nalalapit nating National Election 2022. At ito nga ay na pagtanong-tanong natin na si Ma'am ay Marcos loyalist siya, no? At papakwentuhin lang natin siya kung ano ba ang buhay ng tao noong panahon ni Marcos. Okay, go tayo mga kababayan. Ito po. Magandang hapon po, Ma'am. Ano po ang pangalan nila?
Good afternoon. Maria Shirley de la Cruz.
Okay, Ma'am. Ma'am Shirley de la Cruz, nasa YouTube po tayo at nandito po tayo para magkalye survey, no, Madam? At dahil nga sa malapit na ang ating 2022 national election, sino po ba ang napupusuan ninyo para po mamuno sa ating bansang Pilipinas?
In my own personal opinion, and honestly speaking, I highly admire Bong Marcos. Because during that, I have lived during the time when his father reigned our country. And there is really a big difference because during those days, our country started to flourish and became progressive. And he has done also so many good things for the Filipino people, which the other Filipino refuse, although they know that Marcos is very intelligent and had done so many achievements, they refuse to accept that due to personal interest.
Yes, napakaganda po mga kababayan ng sinabi ni Ma'am Shirley, So ngayon tatanungin muna natin si Ma'am Shirley. Ma'am Shirley, ano po ba ang dati nating trabaho?
I am a secondary school teacher.
Ayan, kaya naman pala napakaganda ng mga sinasabi ni Ma'am, So Ma'am, nasabi ninyo na si Marcos talaga ang pipiliin ninyo bilang mamumuno sa ating bansa sa ngayon. Ma'am, noon bang panahon ng Ferdinand Marcos, ano po ba ang pwede ninyong maibahagi sa ating mga kababayan kung ano ba kasarap ang buhay noon or ano ba ang mahirap na buhay noon?
As what I have mentioned earlier, all the people before are living a convenient life. Even those foreigners abroad, because that time, luckily, I was working in London, they highly look up for among the Filipino people because they said that we are having a very good president leading us to a convenient life. So those things we are hearing negatively about Marcos, in politics, it is just the flower of their tongue to accuse Marcos, although it is not true, due to their personal interest. They would like to take over President Marcos.
Okay. So, Ma'am, naniniwala ba kayo doon sa mga binibigay sa kanyang paratang ng mga taong kumakalaban sa kanya na siya daw po ay isang magnanakaw? Naniniwala ba kayo doon?
I don't believe either that all their accusation for Marcos, that all the negative accusation for Marcos are really true.
Uh-huh.
It is there is a personal interest behind that.
Uh-huh. Ma'am, kung kaya ba ninyo i-express or paliwanag sa ngayon kung anong klaseng pagkatao mayroon ang ating mahal na Pangulong Ferdinand Marcos?
As what I have seen and observed during those days, he is a very highly respectable person.
Yeah.
And the condition and the situation of the Philippines and of the Filipino people really flourished and became very progressive.
Oh, yes.
Most of them, I am hearing, they are telling Marcos is thief, Marcos is a killer, Marcos is like this. But during that time, although they are refusing to accept, our country started to become very progressive all over the world, not only among the Filipino people. Like, for example, this infrastructure.
Yes, ma'am.
Before Marcos, no president had ever think about this. This is only one achievement of President Marcos, which until now continue to flourish. They received an idea of how to work out with the infrastructure for the progress of a country. But before Marcos, they don't have that kind of idea or mind.
So, sa madalit sabi ma'am, ay sinasabi ninyong napakaganda ang nagawa ng ating mahal na Pangulong Marcos nung siya ang nanunungkulan dito sa ating bansa, ano?
Yes.
So ma'am, ito may tanong pa ako sa inyo. Bakit po dumating sa panahong pinapalayas siya sa Pilipinas at pinabababa siya sa kanyang pagiging pangulo kung siya ay mabuting tao?
It is as what I am mentioning, due to the self-interest of these people who are against him. They wanted to take over
Oh, yes ma'am.
with the achievement of Marcos. They would like that this achievement of President Marcos will be or would be credited to them,
Yeah.
not for Marcos, but in fact, the real ideas of the achievement of Marcos, that is his own, due to his own intelligence and because of his care for the Filipino people to help our country
Yes ma'am.
to reborn again into a very progressive country.
Oh, yes. Ma'am, ganito po anang dahil nga doon, 'di ba? Sa nagkakaroon na ng parang lumalaki na ang gulo o nag-iingay na ang ating bansang Pilipinas, kaya po siya nagbaba ng martial law, ganun po ba 'yon?
No, he launched martial law because during that time, so many people are becoming very bad to stop the crime being committed by some of the people. Wherein,
Yes, ma'am.
whenever they committed mistake or crime, they will blame President Marcos, even though President Marcos had no idea or was not informed of those crimes being committed by them.
Oh, okay. Ma'am, kasi ganito po 'yon. Meron po ba kayong idea o meron kayong masasabi kung saan nagmula itong mga Aquino na kumakalaban sa kanya?
Because of one thing, they like to take over the position of President Marcos because the intelligence of President Marcos cannot be measured by any ruler before him.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Oh, at nagtagumpay nga po sila, ma'am, 'di ba? At napababa nila ang ating Pangulong Marcos. So, ma'am, pwede po ba natin i-compare ang panahon ng ating Pangulong Marcos kaysa dumating ang panahon ni Pangulong Cory Aquino?
Making a parallelism between the reign of President Marcos, the rule of President Marcos and President Aquino, whether we blindfold our eyes, it is really President Marcos who has made so many achievements for the Filipino people and for our country because our country has been recognized by other countries due to what President Marcos had done.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, naniniwala po ba kayo na ang Pangulong Marcos ay karapat-dapat na maging bayani?
In my own personal opinion, excuse me for quoting this.
Yeah.
I know by means of me making remarks regarding President Marcos,
Yes, ma'am.
I know they will make a story that, oh, she was paid, she was like this. I do not have any close counter action with the Marcoses. They don't know me, I don't know them, I see them in the TV. I base my remarks about the Marcoses due to what I have seen or experienced during his time that he
Yes,
is
ma'am.
ruling.
Opo. Ma'am, ito po Yung mga Aquino po, sinasabi nila na ano, bayani daw din.
Uh, Regarding the Aquinas ruling, I, I, I haven't seen
So ma'am,
anything.
ganito na lang ma'am. Ganito na lang. Mayroong bang nagawa sa Pilipinas ang mga Aquino?
If they did something, only slight, but that is based on Marcos
Yeah.
ruling also,
Aha.
not really their own mind dictates to them.
So
That's
okay.
why if ever all the people will give their vote this election, it must be in their honest opinion, coming from their heart, not because of what the other people say, not because of other self-interest of some other people using them. That is the term. Most
Yeah.
of the people are becoming in favor of this candidate because they are being used.
Okay. Ma'am, ganito. Trending na trending po ngayon si BBM at saka itong si Senator Bongo. Dahilan sa itong si Senator Bongo ay siya yung ini-endorso ng ating mahal na Pangulong Duterte. Ano po ba ang masasabi niyo tungkol doon?
Uh, I will, in my from my heart, I will follow the dictates of my heart that I will choose President Bong.
Bakit po? Bakit po ma'am si
Because I base it
President Bong?
I base it from the achievement and of his father, President Marcos.
Yeah.
Very intelligently ruled the country.
Okay.
If ever they say he is a thief, he is a killer, nobody until now has proven.
Mhm.
Only false accusation they are giving. Excuse me for those people.
Okay. So, ibig nyo sabihin, ma'am, kahit anong mangyari, ay BBM pa rin kayo.
Yeah, because I believe in his intelligence. And if ever, I know due to the false accusation to his father, he will be careful, he will not be doing those accusations. I'm
Opo.
sure. Because in their personality only, by mere looking at them, I only see them in TV, I don't see them personally. They are a highly respectable person. That's why in my solitary time, I was wondering why the people, they hated very much Bong like this and like that, which they had not proven and they had not witnessed with their own eyes. Well,
Okay.
I lived during the time that President Marcos is the president of the Philippines. That's why I have given these remarks.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, sumusuporta po ba kayo sa ating mahal na Pangulong Rodrigo Roa Duterte?
For choosing go.
No. My question is, sumusuporta po ba kayo sa ating mahal na Pangulong Rodrigo Roa Duterte? Yes or no?
For what will I be supporting?
Sa kanyang pagka-president, sa mga ginagawa niya ngayon sa bayan,
Well, he has also many achievements. But those achievements, the ideas, excuse me, came from President Marcos.
wow, galing din mo, ma. Good.
That I witnessed from my heart and actual.
Yes, ma'am. Kaya naman siguro, ma'am, ay hindi ko natatanungin kung bakit Bongbong Marcos talaga kayo, di ba? Kasi nga, nasabi na ninyo,
I lived during the time.
yes, opo,
And I
no?
have seen, I witnessed
Yes, ma'am.
everything.
So, napakaganda ng...
And if, excuse me, and if ever they said that the Marcoses are thieves,
Ayan.
it was only during the time of President Marcos
Yes, ma'am.
that our country boomed. Our country became recognized and rich in the eyes of other nations.
Ayan.
With the reign of other president, we don't have that kind of reputation.
Tama po.
But during the time of Marcos, really, all over the world, They highly respect us. They highly admire our president, and we are talking also about the achievements. So, excuse me for the president after Marcos, but their ideas, what they
Okay.
are doing, it came from the Marcos
Oh, Marcos is bright, ma'am, ano?
administration.
Marcos is bright.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Ma'am, ganito po. Pwede po ba ma'am magbigay kayo ng kaunting mensahe doon sa mga taong hanggang ngayon ay doon pa rin sila naniniwala sa kabilang kampo na dapat ang paniwalaan natin yung maraming nagawa.
Yeah. Uh, whether they accept or not, really, President Marcos had made so many good things in making the Philippines progressive and in making the life of the people convenient. All those accusations like thieves, killer, etc., I don't believe because I did not see with my eyes.
Yes, ma'am.
Isn't it? So, we have to believe what we have witnessed. And based on all the remarks that I have given, I have witnessed that only one simple thing that I will give as an example, infrastructure. Before
Yes, ma'am.
Marcos, nobody worked for that.
Yeah.
But during the time of Marcos, how our country become progressive? Because of the so many roads and bridges. It makes our economy boom
Wow.
like that.
Oh, wow.
So,
Galing,
I hope the people of the Philippines who are against Marcos will not get angry to me. We are entitled to our own opinion.
Yes, ma'am.
And
Yes, ma'am.
what I have said, not an opinion,
Opo.
but actual witness.
Oh,
I am
yeah.
70 years old now. I
Wow.
lived during the time.
Aha. So ma'am, ganito anong dahilan nga sa na si BBM ay siya ngayon ang trending para sa ating magiging pangulo. Kung sakasakali po siya ang manalo at maluklok sa Malacanang, ano naman po ma'am yung inaasahan natin na gagawin niya para sa mga taong bayan?
I know that because of what he suffered and suffering due to the uncharitable remarks
Yes,
of most of the people who are against him, I know the more he will become very active in helping the people and making the country great again.
Okay. So
I know
ma'am,
he will work for that. I'm sure.
Opo.
Because they're also God-fearing, I suppose I could say.
Opo. So ma'am, maraming salamat sa naibigay ninyong pahayag sa ngayon nang dahil po sa inyong pahayag na yan ay siguro po ay magigising na yung mga taong hindi pa nagigising sa mga panahon ngayon, lalong-lalo pa na ang ating national election this coming 2022.
As approaching.
Yes, ma'am. At sana po ay magtagumpay tayo.
Yeah. So, I hope those against Marcos will not be so indifferent towards me.
Yeah.
I repeat, I don't know personally Marcos. I did not come in contact towards them. Only what I have experienced during his reign in the Philippines and in making our nation great again.
Okay. Maraming salamat po, ma'am. At nagpapasalamat ulit sa aking mga kababayan, lalong-lalo na sa ating mga kapatid na OFW. Sana po ay araw-araw kayo nasa mabuting kalagayan. Lagi po tayo magdadasal para sa ikabubuti ng ating katawan at para po laging malinaw ang ating isipan. Ito po si John J. Channel. Nagpapasalamat sa inyo. Magandang araw po sa ating lahat. Thank you, ma'am.
Welcome po. Yeah, welcome. Ay, tatay.